This is March 2026 prediction. This is for finance, career and love. So let's see what you can expect. Libra, when it comes to past energy, you might have questioned yourself about your happiness. So you might have cut things out which no longer serves you, and you're making sure that no extra or external influence is affecting this happiness. So most of the people, you might have chosen yourself, and some of you might have chosen some kind of a stability aspect. So I see that you're mainly focusing on things which is for long term and which is very much promising, and you might have made a decision and you might have walked away from things which no longer serves you. So something which was making you feel stuck, something which was emotionally draining you, you're walking away from that, and I see you focusing on things which is very much tangible. In case if you're dealing with an individual, you are having the realization that you can't be dependent on them when it comes to long-term aspect, and I see that you're choosing to walk away from that. If there's any kind of a codependency, you're cutting off that. And in case if it's a job as such, I see that you are moving towards a new opportunity or shifting from one place to another for financial stability and satisfaction. When it comes to the first message, you have Two of Pentacles. So this tells that there's going to be a lot of tasks which will be presented to you, and you might feel a bit burdened when it comes to this task. There's going to be a lot of multitasking from your end, but I see that you'll be planning and executing it. And I also see that in case if there's any kind of a delay when it comes to decision aspect, I see that you will be doing that in the month of March. And I also see that there's certain opportunity which is very much promising and you're very much passionate about. And finally, I see that you will be taking action towards that opportunity. Next message, you have Nine of Wands. So this tells that for some people you might be dealing with some kind of a financial loss in the month of March, or there can be unexpected expenses. So it can be related to your medical aspect, or it can be also like you're expecting a money from an individual but you're not getting. And in case if you're thinking of lending money, March month is not the right time to lend. And I also see that in case if you're expecting any kind of an help or support from an individual, you'll not be getting in the month of March, and that might upset you. The final message, you have Six of Cups. So this tells that there's a high chance of you reconnecting with your past person. It can be your ex or it can be your friend, whoever it is. So this individual might have played a negative role in your life and they're coming back, and I see that you'll not be letting them in. So there's a lot of confusion within yourself, and there is some kind of a incomplete cycle you might feel. There's no closure involved, but I see that you're not pushing them nor you're letting them in your life, but I see there's a lot of confusion within yourself in the month of March. In case if they're promising certain things, you are going to realize in the month of March that when it comes to execution of plan, they're not initiating any kind of an action. And also there's a message that you have to be careful when it comes to this past person. When it comes to their intention, it's not right. So make sure you don't let them in your life.